Cheers. Right, there you are.
Oh, thanks, Billy.
Boss. So, what's the plan for today, then?
Well, it's a bit of a tricky one, actually.
Yeah? In what way?
A bloke by the name of Simmons needs a victim from his flat.
And you want me to do it?
Got a problem with that?
Well, I don't know. What's he done?
Well, it's long and involved.
Well, the bare facts will do.
Well, the fact is, Simmons' tenancy agreement ran out a couple of months ago. But he's been squatting there because he reckons I owe him money.
Do you?
No, I do not. A while back, he said he wanted some work doing on the flat. I said it wasn't necessary. In the end, he went ahead and did it himself. Well, that's up to him. But now he reckons I owe him for it.
I see.
And since his tenancy agreement ran out, he's been living there without paying me a penny in rent. So, if I did owe him anything, which I don't, as far as I'm concerned, debt's paid.
Yeah. Everything all right, Warwick? Yeah, it was lovely, thanks. I don't know why you can go through bills and eat at the same time. It's decided and puts me off food.
She's right, you know. We don't have to do this now.
But we've got to do them sometime. We're sharing the same house. We've got to work out how we're sharing the bills.
What is it about you that makes even talking about water rates fun?
Maybe you're thinking about that time.
Now, Sergeant. Oh, hello, mate. I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, Kaylee, Emma. Yeah, I got back a couple of days ago. Thought I'd just catch up.
Well, nothing's much happened apart from Emma moving in.
Oh, great. Well done. Pleased for you.
Yeah, she'll be late for a shift if she don't get a move on. Look, I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Well, it's good to see you back.
I'm not sure about chucking a bloke out in the street like this. I mean, well, tenants have rights, don't they?
Yeah, you let me worry about tenants' rights. You worry about getting the job done. I've told you, he's had letters telling him to quit. He's ignored them. It's time for something more physical.
I don't know, Dougie. I mean, I thought I was supposed to be your property manager, not your hired muscle.
You're what I pay you to be. You got a problem with that, find someone else to pay you.
Come on, Betty. Put your duster down, help me polish off this pot of tea.
It'll be me that'll be getting polished off with all these dusting and what have you.
What, you're moaning about you getting extra in your pay packet, aren't you?
It is not the point, Natalie. I should be taking things a bit easier at my time of life, not getting loaded up more and more like a flaming pack horse.
Oh, Betty, nobody's treating you like a pack horse.
Oh, no? What happened to your replacement for Vera?
Well, you were doing such a good job, and I thought you might have needed a bit extra, that's all.
Listen, if a can of polish and a toilet brush is your idea of charity...
It is not.
I am not a charity case. And I'm not a mug either. You either get yourself a proper cleaner or you'll be looking for somebody else to run that bar out there.
I don't know what went wrong last night, you know. I mean, I've always considered myself to be an expert flambé chef. It's not something you undertake lightly, isn't flambé?
I wouldn't worry about it.
If it was the brandy, perhaps it was a higher alcohol content than normal.
It's not the end of the world, you know.
Well, as long as it didn't spoil the evening.
No, it didn't. Hello, Kevin. I heard you were back. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. You've been away too long.
Yeah, well, needed to get away, but glad to be back.
Oh. Hello. I was just telling him it's nice to have him back.
Yeah,
Well, it's where I belong, innit, Rosie, eh? Have you got your paintbrush ready for the weekend? Because we're going to be busy, you know.
Oh?
Yeah, we're decorating a bedroom. And I tell you what, we're going to have twice as much fun as that Sophie's having at boarding camp.
Yeah. Actually, Kev, I'm just off into town. I expect you'll have nothing fresh in except a few tins. I could pick up some stuff for you and some of Rosie's favourites for the weekend.
That'd be great, thanks.
Right. Well, drop round later then.
Yeah, will do.
David, the washing up liquid's at the back, love, by the fabric conditioner.
So, everything under control here?
Yeah, nothing I can't handle. Oh, listen, while you're here, I might as well give you these.
Already?
Quarterly accounts, sorted and on disc.
I'm very impressed. You certainly had to handle these things.
No, listen, after all the problems I had over the road with Mike, his accounts and his workforce, this is a job made in heaven, believe me.
I'm glad you think so. And you've definitely earned your halo for taking this lot off my shoulders.
That's nice to be appreciated.
Cheers.
Right, love, that's 74p, please, thank you.
Is Tommy with you?
No, he isn't, son, no.
Well, he can come down later if he wants to see me rabbit.
I'm sorry, David, but our Tommy's had to go back home.
I thought he was living with you now.
No, he was only here for a bit of a holiday, you know. I mean, Abner will come down again soon, eh?
All right, I'll see him then. See ya.
I wish I could get over missing him as quick.
Aye, well, like I said, Vera, there'll be other times, won't there?
Other times ain't enough, though, is it? I miss him, Jack. Do you know, I miss him that much. I feel like part of me's missing.
Yes, I know, love.
I'm going to have to give you a note, Betty.
Oh, you're on your way, Audrey. There's a gentleman in the house.
That's very kind of you, Fred. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Scotch and threat while you're at it, please, Betty.
OK, love.
While we're on the subject of gentlemanly acts of gallantry, what would you feel if I were to offer to whisk you away from this life of cobblestones and curling tongs next Sunday?
Well, I don't know where to.
Oh, back to an age of taste and gentility, to an house of the finest architectural pedigree.
Oh, I say, oh, Fred. Oh, hang on. You're talking about Delisle House, aren't you? You want me to go to Mike's wedding with you?
And with you on my arm, there won't be a prouder man under its roof, including groom.
Yes, well, you won't be giving him any competition then, will you?
You are? I don't follow.
Fred, it is perfectly simple. I'm not going.
Lager, Betty. Make it a pint. It's probably going to have to last me a long time.
What's that, love?
Baldwin's just got rid of me from Albert Road, hasn't he? Just picked up my last wage packet.
Oh, I am sorry. Is he cutting back, then?
No, it's his age, isn't it?
His age?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it, after that Linda he's marrying? He wants to surround himself with more dolly birds like that Bobby and that Karen.
Oh, I see. So you'll be looking for something else, will you?
Aye, if you know about going. I might not have the bits and pieces of a calendar girl, but I turn up every day and I do the best I can.
Well, I might know something.
Oh?
But you must come, Audrey. It'll be wedding at year.
Fred, in case you've forgotten, Alma happens to be my best friend and Mike's ex-wife.
Oh, that's water under a bridge.
Yes, well, some of us are still wringing our socks out.
It'll be a real posh do.
Fred, I am sorry. I am not taking part in Mike walking down the aisle with a little bloodsucker in suspenders, no matter how much they both deserve each other.
Who are you? Mr. Simmons.
I said, who are you?
I'm from Ferguson Holdings. Now, come on, Mr. Simmons, I don't want any trouble.
Well, get your foot out the door. You're not coming in here. You've got no right.
Mr. Simmons, you've had letters from Mr. Ferguson. You know you were due to vacate the premises
He
today.
owes me money.
No, I don't think he does, Mr. Simmons. I think you'll find he's been very generous.
Generous? You call his pig all generous?
Listen, I don't want this to get nasty, but if you don't come out of there, I'm coming in.
What the heck's going on?
Tonya, what are you doing here?
I live here.
Hello.
Hello. Norris, would you like to go for your lunch now?
Well, actually, Rita, I wonder if you'd like to come and have a bite of lunch with me.
Oh, that's all right. I'll happily go later.
That's all right, Norris. You go.
Oh, fine. If you're sure. Oh, I was sorry about the crepe, Susan.
By the way, it was a delight.
Oh, thank you. Well, perhaps I'll see you later.
I should have phoned earlier. It was just a spur of the moment inspiration. I thought lunch would be nice.
Yes, it might have been, but I don't think that would be a good idea.
Why don't?
Anthony, believe me, I have spent more than half the night going over and over this in my head, trying to decide which is the right thing to do, the best thing.
I see.
You know, friends are difficult to find. Real friends, the sort you can trust beyond a doubt. I think you're that sort of friend.
Well, I would like to be.
That's the problem. What happened between us last night, out there on the doorstep, that wasn't friends. That was two people who wanted something else, something more.
Is that so bad?
You're married. I know what you're going to say. And please, don't think I haven't thought about it. I've looked at it from so many sides, I'm dizzy with it. But the fact is, somehow Isabel being ill is what only makes it worse.
Rita, I don't want to hurt Isabel.
I know that. I know you're not a two-timing philanderer. But if we were to carry on down the road we're going, it would be wrong.
I understand. I know I have no right to expect us to be more than just friends.
Trouble is, I don't think that would be enough, would it? For either of us. temptation to be like a ticking bomb. So, I don't think we should see each other again.
Rita, you don't mean that,
I do.
surely?
And please, don't try and talk me out of it. If you really are my friend, just accept what I say.
If that's what you really want.
It is.
Well, goodbye, Rita.
Goodbye, Anthony.
Come on, Mr. Simmons, open up. You've no right to stay in that flat.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just doing my job, Toya. Keep out of it.
Your job?
I work for Dougie Ferguson now.
So what?
So he owns this place. He wants him out.
He does? And this is what you do for him, is it? Chuck people out of their homes?
Toya, please, listen. Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. And how do I know you won't be come banging on my door tomorrow?
Well, I won't. As long as you abide by the terms of your lease and keep up with your rent, all right? Come on, Mr. Simmons.
You can go, jump.
Natalie knows this is what you're doing for a living, does she?
Look, you leave Natalie out of this. I'm just trying to do my job, all right?
Yeah, I bet that's just what SS used to say and all.
Thanks, Toya. Thanks a lot.
So, Betty tells me you're looking for a job.
Aye. And I can pull a pipe with an inch of head you could measure with. Ask him at the Flying Horse, what Turk said.
Well, that won't be necessary, actually. All you'll need to know is which end of a vacuum cleaner sucks and which end you push.
Cleaning?
It's a brand new vacuum, and it's a good one. The money's not bad either.
I was always front of house at Turk's Head.
Yeah, well, I've got all the bar staff I need, you see. What I really want's a cleaner.
Well, it hadn't gone unnoticed. I'll have to have a good look round before I make a decision, see exactly what's entailed.
Right. So, do you want to come through?
Yeah.
It'll not be the same without you, Audrey. Are you sure you won't reconsider? Hey, I heard tell. The spread they lay out at the lighthouse is by royal appointment, you know.
Fred, I just don't care. As far as I'm concerned, friendship is thicker than a piece of cold chicken on a silver salver.
Oh, it's a pity, because... Well, I know you ladies like a new hat for such dues, and I had thought of making it my treat.
What? A new hat? Oh, so you can go and sit on it again, huh?
No, don't remind me. No, well, I thought, you know, top-of-the-range model from one of them fancy shops in town.
Are you trying to bribe me, Fred Elliott?
Never. Not in this world. No, it's only fair that you ladies should want to look nice at such affairs. It's just that, as my guests, I'd be only too pleased to dip into my wallet for the requisite finery.
Aye. Can I knock off a quick old master, are we?
Me and Rosie's painting a bedroom this weekend.
All right, when you finish that, you can come round and do ours. Emma's been dropping some badly disguised hints.
Yeah, I'm glad it's working out for you two. She's a nice girl.
Cheers, mate. How's it going for you?
I'm okay. Going our way helps a bit, but you've got to come home sometime, haven't you? Get on with it.
Of course you have. Even though sometimes you feel it's not worth it. Listen, Kev, I know what happened to me is nothing compared to what happened to you, but when Raquel left, I thought that was it. But for all the bad stuff in life, there's always some good stuff as well. Yeah. Hi, Sal.
Hi, Kelly. Kev.
Hi, Sal. I'll see you in the Rovers later.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, Curly.
Here you go, Kev. Here's yours.
Right, thanks. What do I owe you?
Oh, it's all right. You can settle up later when you pick Rosie up.
That sounds good to me. Hey, have you decided what colour you want your bedroom painting yet?
Yellow, bright yellow.
Oh, my word. Sounds like we're going to be painting in sunglasses. I'll see you later.
See you later.
I was about to send out for a search party.
Oh, it took a bit longer. I was getting some stuff for Kev.
Yeah, so I see.
Phil Simmons, please.
Phil, phone.
Hello? Who's there?
Hey! Hey! You can't do this!
Now what?
There was no one on the phone. It's Ferguson's knuckle crush. He's tripped me out of my room.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Rita. Really, I'm on. I got involved in a newspaper article over lunch. Fascinating, all about 19th century toy soldiers.
That's all right.
Rita, is everything all right?
I'm fine. Go and make us a brew, will you?
Yeah. Yeah, if that's what you want. Look, I don't want to interfere, and I mean, I know it's really none of my business, and I know I was a bit disapproving of your friend Anthony to begin with, but I must say, last night I found him a really pleasant chap.
Did you, Norris? Thank you.
And, well, you seem so suited for each other and happy together.
I thought you were making some tea.
Look, I am, but I just want to say that I've found sometimes happiness is all a matter of courage, really. Sometimes it's not easy. And you have to be brave to seize it. Sadly, that's a quality I've too often lacked. And, well, the price of that is I now carry what's left of my life from lodgings to lodgings in a suitcase and a medium-sized cardboard box. But I thought, well, I suppose I thought you were a woman of courage. Still, I'll stick kettle on.
Norris.
What?
Bring chocolate biscuits as well.
Right. That's all your stuff. And there'll be a bloke around in 5 minutes to change the lock.
So where do I go now, then?
Well, don't bother tuning your violin. You've had plenty of notice. Plenty of time to find another place.
I don't believe you. Haven't you got any heart?
Toya, not that it's any business of yours, but he's had half an acre of forest sacrificed to warning letters. It's not my fault he's ignored him.
Well, you'd no right using me to get him out.
I didn't.
You rang that phone.
Yeah, but I had no way known that you were going to answer it, did I?
Well, I can't wait to see what Natalie says when she finds out what you've been up to.
You do take your time. It is a public house, you know, not the Houses of Parliament.
Yes, well, Edna is very thorough.
Which is more than can be said for whoever cleaned here last. No wonder you got rid.
I beg your pardon.
Betty has done her best to stand in since the last cleaner left.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry, love. Well, I suppose at your age, with your joints and eyesight, you can't be expected to do a proper job, can you? Mind you, the state of that kitchen, health hazard that. Glad I've never had any pies in here.
You what?
So are you taking the job, then?
I don't know, I'll have to think about it.
Oh, my good. Now, I was hoping you'd drop by.
Well, I'm here now, aren't I?
Well, I've got something to ask you, and it's a little bit delicate.
Well, you better get it over with then.
It's about Mike's wedding. Fred's asked me to go with him.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's not so much as asked as pleaded. I mean, I know they're good pals. And I said, no, I am not going. But frankly, well, I think he's rather dreading the prospect without me there.
So, what's the problem then?
Well, come on. I thought that was obvious.
Audrey? It is fine with me, you know, absolutely. I mean, how else am I going to find out the gory details?
Oh, you, honestly.
Hey, come on, Rosie. You're only going to the end of the street. You've got enough stuff in there to see you at Timbuktu.
Where's that?
I don't know, it's just a place people say.
Yeah.
Africa. It's in Africa.
Oh, now we know then, don't we, eh? Come on, mate, you ready now?
Ready? Is Mum going to come and help us decorate?
No, I think she's going to be busy with other things.
And I could never paint a wall without getting most of the paint on my clothes, could I?
Or hang wallpaper, Steve.
You be a good girl for your dad. Don't forget your daddy's surprise on Sunday.
Right, you ready now, then? Right, see ya. See you, Danny.
See ya. Bye, love. See ya.
Bye.
Doesn't it go quiet quick?
Yeah.
So, what should we do now, then?
How about a cup of tea?
So, how did it go?
One vacant flat.
Much trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
That's what I thought.
Doesn't mean I enjoyed it.
I don't expect you to. This sort of thing happens from time to time.
You'll be putting somebody else in that flat now, I suppose?
Not yet. I'm emptying it out, ready for gutting. Going up market with it.
But does that mean everyone else will have to go?
Yeah, when their tenancy agreements run out. Don't worry, I'm sure none of the others will give us any trouble.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm going away next week for a few days with Debs. Do you think you can hold the fort for me?
What? Run things, you mean?
That's what a right-hand man's for.
Well, you made your mind up?
I have.
Come on, don't leave us holding his breath.
Well, I suppose I'll have to take it. I wouldn't want it on my conscience if environmental health closed you down.
Oh, thank you.
Looks as if Kevin's break in Germany did him a power of good.
Yeah, I think it has, I suppose. I mean, his dad, Bill, has lived there for a few years. Talking of foreign travel, how would you fancy a trip to France sometime soon, so you can meet Alice?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Raquel will be there, though.
Oh, that's fine. Might have to be a bit careful about when, though.
What, so you can apply for leave?
Yeah, especially now, because I've just applied for a new job.
A new job? Promotion?
No, it's just something different. Something I've always wanted to do. The armed response team.
Guns, you mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure you'd still be open.
Oh, I close late on Friday. Some people like to drop in on the way from work.
Lucky for me.
I thought you had decided it was better all the way round if we didn't see each other anymore.
I said what I thought was for the best. You're married, Anthony. And worse still, your wife's very ill. It's a desperate situation.
I know, I've lived with it for a long time.
And now you're asking me to live with it, to make things even more complicated. I'm not sure that that's a good idea for either of us.
Well, it's your decision, Rita. I know I'm asking a lot, but if you want to call a halt, then of course I'll respect that.
I thought it was for the best. The trouble is, it's not what I want.